Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. Hope you are doing well today. My name is Josh and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the classic Christmas carol, O Holy Night. Now I tried to keep this tutorial as simple as possible, so if you want to learn this song, if maybe you're new to the piano and you just want to learn a song for Christmas, this would be a great one to try out. First, I'm going to play through everything that we are going to learn today, and then I'm going to go step by step through each of these sections and help you learn how to play it for yourself. All right, here we go with O Holy Night. All right, so that was O Holy Night. I hope you enjoyed listening to that. Now we're going to begin the tutorial section, but before we do, I wanted to remind you that if you are enjoying this video, that I would really appreciate it if you left a like or a comment. Maybe you have a song you'd like to suggest for me. That'd be great. Leave it down in the comments and hit that subscribe button if you want to see all of my videos. Thanks so much for supporting my channel. All right, so we're going to be breaking down this song into a few different sections so that you don't have to learn everything at once. You can just learn one bit at a time. Now, the first thing that I'm going to teach you is this left-hand rhythm, because you see, even though there's lots of different notes and the notes change for every chord, it's going to be the exact same rhythm the whole time. So that rhythm that we're going to be playing, we're going to start here on a C major chord. So I'm going to play C, E, G, and C here in the left hand, all right? And the rhythm that we're going to be playing, it's going to be a rhythm in a 6/8 time signature, meaning we're going to be playing 6/8 notes in every measure, all right? So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going up, starting with the bottom note on our pinky, and we're just going to be going right up and right back down just like that, all right? And so we're going to be counting to 6 as we do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right? So you see, we're always going to be playing that bottom note on 1 and that top note on 4. So as the chords change, it's going to be the same rhythm, but just maybe a little different fingerings, maybe just a little different spacing. But it's going to be the same rhythm every time. Now, if that rhythm is a bit tricky for you, what I would suggest is instead of playing it in arpeggios like this, I would just play it as block chords, meaning we're going to play all the notes together. And that's how I'm going to be showing it in this tutorial. And then once you're comfortable just playing the block chords, then you can add in the arpeggios. All right, so let's get started with this first line now. So we're going to get started with our C major chord, like I just showed, all right? And we're going to be starting here with an E in the right hand, and then go to G, and then we're going to go to an A up here in the right hand as we go to an F major chord in the left hand. So we're going to keep C and then play F, A, C in the left hand here. All right? Then we go. And then when we get back up to this top C in the right hand, we're going to be playing C, E, G, C here in the left hand again, C major. All right, so from that start. All right, continuing on to the next part. Now we're gonna jump down in the right hand. So if whatever finger you were playing here on this G before, now move down to your pinky, all right? And now we're gonna be playing this. So we're gonna go G, E, D, C, play our C major chord again. Then we're gonna go E, F, G, and here this is gonna be a new chord now. This is gonna be G major. So I'm gonna be playing B, D, G, B in the left hand, and then G in the right hand. All right, and then we go back down, F, D, C, and we go right back to our C major chord there. All right, let's go over that whole first line together now. Here we go. All right, and there it is. All right, line 2, here we go. So in this line, we're gonna be starting exactly the same way as we did before. All right, so just like that, but now we're gonna be changing a little. Instead of going down, now this time we're gonna go to our middle finger here on this G, and we're gonna be playing this. And you see here, we're using a black note here. This is gonna be F sharp, so we're gonna go G, F sharp, E, B, and on this B in the right hand, we're gonna be playing our E minor chord. So B, A, E, G, and B. Okay? And now we're gonna go G, A, B, and here we're gonna go to a B chord in the left hand now. So we'll keep those B's and then we'll add D sharp and F sharp, okay? And then we go C, B, E, and we go back to our E minor chord. So that second part. All right, let's go over those first two lines all together now, okay? Here we go. All right, there you go. All right, moving on to the third line. You're doing great, keep it up. So here we're gonna be starting on a G chord. We've used this one before. So we're gonna be playing B, D, G, and B in the left hand. And you're gonna want your thumb here on this D and your second finger, I guess, on this G. All right, so the melody is gonna start here on this G and we're gonna go like this. Just like that. And now we're going to be going up to a C chord in the left hand, like we did before, and then an A in the melody. And then we're going to play this. All right, one more time. Okay, and now we're going to repeat that part we did on the G chord. And then a very similar melody back on the C chord. All right, that part all together now. All right, moving on. Now in this part, we're gonna have some new chords and there's gonna be a bit of movement here in the left hand, but it's going to be the same hand shape for all those chords. So we're going to be starting here on an A minor chord, okay? So the chords here are going to be A minor, A, C, E, and A. Then we're going to be going up to E minor, so E, G, B, E. then back down one step now to D minor, D, F, A, D, and then we'll go back down to A minor, okay? So those are gonna be the chords for this section. And in the right hand, it's gonna start here on the C. I'm gonna play with my middle finger. Go down to E minor, excuse me. D minor. And back to A minor. Okay? One more time. All right, and now moving on to kind of this last part here, we're gonna go back to a C major chord. And so we're gonna go up to this E in the right hand. That's gonna be when we play our C major chord. And here we're gonna be changing chords a little quickly, but it's just gonna be C, G, and F chords we've all already used before. So we're gonna go C major, then down to G major. We're gonna go to a D in the right hand, C major, and then we're gonna go to F. Okay. Back to C major, G, and C major. All right, so you see there in the left hand, all we're doing, we're starting on C major, then we're going down to G, back to C, F, and then we go right back, repeat that, C, G, and then we end on C. Okay? All right, and then we're gonna kind of just repeat that last part, and that's how we're gonna end the song here. But the only difference in this last repeated part as far as the chords go is instead of starting on the C major this time, we're now going to be just starting on that G, and we're going to be playing that for twice as long. So stay on the G, and then we go continue to our C and F. B, C, D, C. All right. All right, so those last two lines now. And there it is. And then once you're comfortable playing all that, you can play all the chords in your left hand. That's when I would start to add the arpeggios. And you see that really adds a lot to the song. But alright, that does it for today's video. Thanks so much for learning this one with me. I really appreciate that you stayed to watch the whole video. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to try to answer those for you to help you learn this song. Alright then, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you.